big story of the day is the new launch coming in from the house of M&M. Let's shift our focus. M&M has recently launched the BE6 Sporteq Formula E Freedom Edition in multiple variants. The new edition comes with Formula E badging, a special color option and unique interior touches. Other than this, the BE6 Sporteq has been launched in multiple versions of the base model, followed by 1, 2, 3, 3 Plus, 4, Launch Edition, FE and FE4. While this is the limited Freedom Formula E edition, these are the other launches coming in the EV range of M&M. In fact, I caught up with Mr. Nalinikant Golagunta, who is the CEO of the automotive division at M&M, to talk a little bit about their newest launch and what this does to their EV arsenal. Here's a little bit of that chat. We're at the launch of Mahindra's newest Sporteq BE6 series, and with me is Mr. Nalinikant Golagunta, the CEO of Mahindra's automotive division, or NAL, as we popularly know him. NAL, thanks for speaking with us today. Tell us a little bit about the newest car. It's a beautiful range of cars that you've unlocked from M&M, and Sporteq. Tell us a little bit about that game.
Yeah, it's a very sporty design. As you know, BE6 is known to kind of give that racing vibes. So we want to build on that a little bit. And of course, on top of it, we were also getting a lot of feedback on the features, the tech. And we said that we're going to add a bit more technology to it and talk about what people have always talked about. It's a sporty car with a lot of tech features, and we kind of brought it together. So we brought a whole set of new suites, tech suites as we're calling it, into it. I'm not going to go into all of the details of it, but you have a tech drive, you have a tech texting, we have a bunch of different pieces as well. So you put all of these things in there. Google Gemini has come in as well. So we're bringing the tech to the next level in the vehicle. We've also gotten some feedback from customers that they would love the third screen. That is something they love to see it in the 9E and the 9S. Kids love to watch something on that screen as well. So we are putting the third screen in some of the variants as well. We get gaming for that. So you can get your console, which you play at home. It could be a PS4 console or Xbox console, and you can start playing games here as well. So really starting to put all of these things together.
And the backlight texting, I think that's one of my favorite features.
Of course.
Now that in Bombay traffic at least. But also talk to us about the pricing. The base model starts at 11.9 lakh, goes all the way up to close to 27 lakhs.
Right.
Give us a sense of which model, which variant, and at what price point are you seeing the most inquiries coming in?
Yeah, it depends on which part of the market you're in. Some of the major metros, if you look at it, is the Pack 3s and now the Pack 4 that we have launched. That's where we see a lot more of the demand coming in. But as we start to get to the tier 2 towns where we're seeing a lot of demand, it's generally the Pack 2s which do well and some of the Pack 3s which do well as well, right? A little bit on the budget conscious side, but definitely tech forward folks buying vehicles there. So we're seeing good demand in those markets as well for some of the mid variants.
Understood. And let's talk about exports. What kind of outlook, what's the plan when it comes to exports of your newest range? Because your exports in the month of July were up 47%.
Right.
What can this range do to that?
Yeah, so when we launched this car 2 years ago, and in fact unveiled it 4 years ago, Indo platform was the core of it. And we designed it keeping global aspirations in mind. So we know that we have a vehicle which is ready to go out and compete in the market out there. But we want to be careful that when we launch it, we are successful in whichever market. So we're going to take a measured view. We've looked at markets where we've done well, which is South Africa and Australia. But we're also looking at other RHD markets like UK as well. But we are clear that it's going to be deliberate. We have very strong demand in India. I'm at 90% utilization with the demand I have here as well. So I'll continue to serve the Indian market. But as we see some growth opportunities outside, we'll take some measured steps there.
Sure, and lastly, this range is a very strong addition to M&M's EV arsenal. What's next and when do we hear about it?
Well, you should stay tuned for that. We're of course at 8,000 operational capacity. Our hope is by end of this year, we'll be at 12,000 operational capacity. And that will come along with the launch as well.
And that's all shaping up at the Nagpur facility?
No, Nagpur is something which is 2.5 years out there.
Okay.
So all of this would be coming out of the Chakan facility at this point.
Okay. So behind me is Mahindra's newest BE6 Sporteq launch, and this is the Formula E edition, a very limited edition. Formula E Freedom Edition is what they like to call it. A bunch of beautiful features inside the car, like an inbuilt karaoke system for the passenger person. You also have private music streaming inside. So once music is streaming and you put on your smart glasses, only you will be able to listen to that music, and everybody can have personalized music playing inside the car. What also really stands out out is that in the other variants, the topmost variants of the newest launch, you also have personal messaging. You can write a message and your tail lights will be able to display that at the back for the people driving behind you. Top-notch security features, inbuilt music features, and inbuilt Google Gemini AI that also works wonderfully well there with their inbuilt Maya, which is Mahindra AI system. That's the artificial intelligence system inside. You can ask Maya to adjust the lights, adjust the temperature, open or close the sunroof, make sure the car is safe. A lot of remote access features in the car as well. And as you can see, bunch of features. On the pricing front, the base model starts at 11.9 lakh crore rupees and the topmost variant goes all the way up to almost 27 lakh rupees ex-showroom. And all in all, in a nutshell, it's a wonderful and a beautiful car, and that's the latest launch from the house of M&M.
That was the recent launch coming in from Mahindra and Mahindra. But with that, we'll slip into a very short break. Don't go anywhere. We've got a lot more coming up right after.